Hello everyone. Good day. We have today the video about the installation of XAMPP on Windows 10, and we started from the beginning. And to answer on the question what is XAMPP, so we usually some people have Windows on their machine, and the beginner, especially when the person is only starting to learn the different languages, it can be HTML, CSS, JavaScript. For this case, it's those technologies, they are more easy to use because they no need to use a web server. They can be execute from the browser of Google Chrome or Firefox. Since there is some languages such as PHP, or Node.js, they require us to have a web server on the backend. So for this case, we're going to use configuration of PHP, Apache, MySQL, its combination to start from scratch. It's very convenient because there is a possibility to separate and to install separately PHP, then MySQL, then Apache, but then it's take a lot. You see that it's take a lot of time, especially when you're working with the Windows. So in this case, very huge appreciation to people developers who created such a cool technology as XAMPP. I'm on this page. I'm already there. So the link on this page for download will be in the description. And what we're going to do today in this lesson, we're going to download the XAMPP, to execute it, and to install this application, this program, and as a result, in the end, we're going to have a PHP, a MySQL, and Apache all in one, and they're going to have a very convenient control panel where it will be possible to check how to make them run, or to stop all of them, or separately some of them. And at the current, today we have February 11, 2021, and it's a time when on official website we have PHP 8.02. There is some moments, since there is a difference in the syntaxes. I'm going to go with the 7.4, and it's more stable, and it will be easier at any moment to reinstall. If the reinstallation goes very easy, maybe will be sense to create another video how to reinstall the XAMPP. In this current lesson, we're going to install, and the configuration will be based on the PHP 7.4. So let's start from the downloading. Process quite easy. It's this application takes like 156 megabyte. It will take a few minutes. I'm going to pause this video and get back to you as soon the application will be on the machine. Okay, so this file, XAMPP application, have been downloaded, and we are starting execution of this file. There is several steps. So in the end, we're going to In some case, okay, so I received several messages, and it's mean that I basically need to stop using antivirus, and in my case it's Avast. I'm going to temporarily disable it, and going forward with installation. There is a list of checkboxes to choose what would be necessary to install on the computer. In our task, we very specifically have a task. It's PHP, MySQL, and Apache. So that's why Perl I'm going to deactivate. It's not the language, and PHP admin it's necessary when you are working with the MySQL. It's tools convenient to use and related to our task. Verbalizer, fake send mail, thanks. Okay. I'm going to stick with the verbalizer and fake sendmail, Tomcat, Mercury mail server, and FileZilla. It's small tools. Let it be. Only disable Perl. And on question why, because I think in it will be necessary to work with the remote server, and for convenience let it be this FileZilla and everything installed. They take not much space. Let it be. Going forward, now very important to mention that I'm going to use F-disk. Recommendation to use C-disk. Since all my files and from previous example they in this folder, I'm going to stick with the F-disk. For convenience, once more, it's better to keep using C-disk. Okay, so we're going to create a new folder, XAMPP. And in this folder we're going to have installation of everything. Okay. Installation can take several minutes. That's why makes sense to pause this video and get back to you when the installation will be in the end of process. Okay, so we are on the last step, and brown malware is asking if makes sense to give access to the Apache HTTP server. I'm saying yes, it makes sense. %75% is there, 25% is left, so it's going well. Now this is the last message during installation, and this is great news. It means that XAMPP have been installed, and we agreed to see control panel after the installation, and this is what we just spoke on. This control panel allows to start and stop everything of our combination Apache, MySQL and PHP. PHP is I'm not sure if PHP is running. Let's check. We're going to start Apache and then MySQL, and currently that's it. Once more, brand malware asking for access to give access for MySQL, MySQL dump. Yes, I'm giving agree, and this is for Windows 10 message. And we currently see that Apache takes port number 80 and 443. MySQL takes by default 3306, and let's check if Apache is available. Okay. Since we see that Apache MySQL is running, one of the ways to check how they work, it's possible from the shell, or the easiest way it's to go with the browser, just to place local port number 80, and Apache will run the interface of XAMPP. So, and we see that XAMPP is working, Apache MySQL also is fine, and let's check PHP+MyAdmin. It's a very convenient interface to manage the database MySQL, and it works fine. Great. So this is what we wanted to finish. The only one thing which I just remembered to check to go in the shell and to check what Apache installed, and we see it's Apache 2.4. Now quickly check MySQL 10.4, and the last one it's PHP 7.4. So it's good. It's actually great. So it means that everything installed and up to run, and it's Apache is ready to be used in all sense of this word. Wish everyone lucky to successfully install. It's quite easy, just need to follow in steps next, and allow a broad malware to finish the process, and give access to services which go in with the XAMPP. Wish everyone to successfully install XAMPP, and to have stable PHP, Apache and MySQL, and if there is going to be comments on, or there is any difficulties from the steps, please leave a comments under this video, and I'm going to take a look and answer on them, and don't waste your time. Try to and you will definitely get success. Thank you so much, and bye bye.